we had a minus 10 Celsius low for one night, and then the previous nights was about minus 7, minus 6, and now it's warming up again. It's going to be probably 0 tonight, and then it's going to go up to 9 Celsius in the next few days. So these I have two more mature Trachycarpus fortunei palms, and last year they were completely unprotected in minus 10, and they made out just fine. Although I was in Hawaii, so I did not have an opportunity to do any protection. So it was kind of, it was not from my choice. So this year I decided to give them a little bit of protection for the minus 10 night. I put some heat cable around the trunk and into the crown there, and also I put a polyester blanket just wrapping around the crown, and then the spears coming out of the crown just to keep it sheltered from the winds that were blowing, and maybe insulated from a bit of freezing rain that we're getting right now. So that's about all I did with this palm, and I'm going to be taking that off now that it's approaching 0 Celsius. So this kind of minor protection you can do to these palms. If you wanted to step up the protection on this palm, if it got minus 10 for a longer period, or if it got below that, towards minus 15, which is considered to be the limits of Trachycarpus fortunei, but I guess it also matters about duration and what kind of cold it is. If it's kind of a wet cold before and then it freezes, or if it's a nice dry cold, that would make a difference as well. You could tie up the fronds in a tight bundle and then put a tent over it, and then what that would do is it would keep the moisture out, but it would also keep the heat in. So the heat from the heat tape, or you could use old school Christmas lights on it to provide the heat. But essentially, until you put, a tent over it or a tarp or something to contain that heat, it's really only localized, and it goes out the top. So that's another method you could use if it gets really cold. But I don't do this to the fortuneis. Never really affects them. Never gets that cold here. But I did do that to the Jubea chilensis this year, just because I didn't want to lose it. And I basically just built a little tent for it, and I put some old school C9 Christmas lights on it, incandescent ones. And it's probably pretty happy in there. Okay, thought I'd share that with you guys. I'm looking forward to more mild weather coming up, and enough of this snow. We are in a mild climate in Canada, so we don't want this wet, cold snow for winter. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, guys.